Remember when we went to Puerto Rico and everything was hypersexual?
No, that was Dominican Republic.
None of them. Again, this is DR too. Oh, DR is when they showed like hardcore pornography on the hotel television.
You kept making me change it. You're like, why do you keep putting that on? I'm like, this is cool.
I go to the bathroom and I'd hear, "Hi, Poppy."
Yeah. And then they ask you when you check out, there was a question, they go, what was your favorite channel? And I was like, fucking 69.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Your porn channel that runs 24/7
in the hotel.
You know that I did that one time?
That was wild.
So when I studied abroad, I did a semester in Spain, in Madrid.
Yeah.
My dad came to visit one time. And so when he came to visit, I checked into the hotel with, like, he stayed in a hotel. So I stayed in the hotel with him. And he was calling my mom to, like, just to check in, like, here's what we're doing. And as he's doing that, I'm on TV and I'm flipping through the channels and they had the same thing. They had hardcore porn. So I left it on as he talking about it, and he was like, and there was just a lady getting plowed. And he was like, Tommy. He's like, yeah, we're going to go to this thing. And I just left it on. He was like, change the channel. I was like, no.
Did your mom even notice?
No, she didn't. She's on the phone, but I turned the volume down, but I made it as the TV stand. He was like, no. And then he hung up. He was like, geez. And it was some lady. She was getting like plowed by like a huge black cock. And he goes, can you imagine?
Can you imagine? Yeah. Which part? Being the lady or being the guy?
I think he was imagining being the lady. Can you imagine having to deal with that? Shit. Like, yeah. Speaking of.
Did that feel cool to watch porn with your dad?
Well, I don't feel like I watched porn with him so much as I just like tortured him by.
You didn't get aroused at all?
No. I mean, it would have been weird if we watched it for an hour together.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, how long was this?
It's like if he was on the phone for a minute, you know. Ew. They never stop arriving Airtight emails. And we have another one today. This one is titled Stuffed by Footballers.
Wow.
Before the pandemic, I was in college traveling Europe with some friends. I was at peak slut operation at this time.
Sure.
And decided to risk being kidnapped into slavery for the plot. I met a professional soccer player from Africa on Tinder and decided to meet up with him and the other players who said he wanted to fuck me at the club.
The other players were okay, not fuck me at the club, but fuck me from the like they were at the club we met.
Against all good judgment and Liam Neeson's warnings, I got in a cab with 3 large, athletic African-American men in a foreign country at 3 a.m. and went back to their apartment.
Black Lives Matter.
It was my first time trying anal, and your racial suspicions are right. They all had huge dicks.
My pussy matters.
I winced from pain at first, but I had a crowd of men to entertain at this point. 3 from the club, and now 1 more who had stayed home. So I wasn't going to let anything stop me. I switched positions and called upon all the women who had embraced interracial gangbangs before me to give me the strength, and I took those dicks. I was in a sort of doggy position, 1 behind me in the ass, 1 below me in the pussy, 1 in my mouth, and 1 in my hand.
Wow.
It was so impressive it should have been filmed. I was never an athlete, but I consider this a type of championship cum dog performance. Keeping them high and tight. Can I tell you something? I think a man wrote this. Yeah. Just like the way that it's written, I find it hard to believe that a woman wrote this.
I agree. It's not from a female perspective.
And the choice, the wording, the way that it's written,
I'm a cum dog.
It's very male. It's very male written.
Yeah, we need this verified. I don't buy it.
I don't think Abby. I don't fucking believe you, and I don't think your name is Abby, Jim. I don't think this is true.
I don't think so either.
Do you believe this?
It's hard to believe. I mean, it's so perfect.
Don't you think like a guy wrote it? Like in like a, it feels like a guy's writing this for like
all
entertainment.
the jokes sound like
Liam Neeson.
It's very male. Called upon the women who had embraced interracial gangbangs before me. It just feels like
that's true because we wouldn't say it like
it
that.
doesn't. But you know what? It's entertaining. But I prefer true stories.
Yeah,
Abby.
And also, it lacked detail. You know, because usually they're like, well, why sat down like
4 football players? Jesus Christ.
I know. It lacked technical details, I'm saying.
I do remember there was the...
Wait, hold on. It's her first time doing anal, and like, you know what I mean? You don't go airtight your first time.
Do you remember there was the soccer players?
That's not historically true in our case.
There were soccer players. You could probably find this if you Google this. There's soccer players that I think they got all these Thai girls to go back to the hotel, and they filmed it. Oof. And they were making them eat their ass, and it's on camera. And then they had to apologize, but like they definitely, yeah. Oh, because they were saying racist. They were saying racist things. Wow, they were making them eat their asses. Nothing more degrading you could do. Eat my ass. Yeah, how's that fucking Kung Pao salad?
Yeah, that's adding insult to injury.
And it's that guy.
Yeah, this fucking guy. Mm-hmm. God, men are just monsters, I tell you.
Ooh, hey, James, did you enjoy that highlight? Why don't you have one more click of fun around here? I don't know. Click here or here. Try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You can send it to your grandmother. You're not going to miss a moment of denim, okay? Try it out.